Namaste viewers. So I am Dr. Vinay. I have been practicing in Bangalore since last 10 years. My field of interest is infectious diseases, diabetes and cardiology. So today I am going to discuss something which is a hot topic of the nation, or which is very much important, that is Omicron variant of coronavirus. So I am going to answer certain questions, that is, what is Omicron variant of coronavirus? Does it really dangerous as it is depicted now to our fellow Indians or we people? Third thing is, does our vaccines really work against Omicron? Do we need boosters, or who should be more careful about this particular virus? So before telling that, this channel is part of Saimana Foundation, which is an NGO run by me for rural health, for the improvement of the rural health. We have been conducting many camps in the last 4 years, and we have done free surgeries to poor patients. So I think this channel is a part of our foundation. So the main aim or the main goal of this channel is to give health information crisp and clear to the understandable to the common man. So let's coming to the topic, viewers. So what is Omicron variant of coronavirus? As we all know, all viruses mutate. So even coronavirus did have mutations. There are a number of mutations already in the block: alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and now this is Omicron. So where it was first reported, Omicron was first reported, it was reported in Botswana on 11th November 2021. And WHO declared this particular Omicron as variant of concern on 24th November. After 10 days of it, now the Omicron has shown its presence in over 20 countries all over the world. So why does virus mutate basically? What are the reasons for virus mutations? So the main reason which they give for this Omicron variant to origin is because of low vaccination rates in South Africa, where only 35% of populations have taken vaccines. And what is the other cause of viral mutation? Is definitely in an immunocompromised patients, usually viral have presence for a longer period, so there is high chances of mutation, and hence this so-called variants. So in India we already had two waves. So first and second wave. Second wave was on havoc. Basically, we all know. Even I treated almost around 500 to 600 COVID patients. Those who are very sick, those who are on ventilators. So somehow we managed to save majority of the patients. Few didn't. Unlucky ones didn't make it. So the second wave in 2020, like in the April-May month, which you have seen the havoc in India, was caused by a Delta variant. So what is the main difference between this Delta and Omicron? So we all know the virus contains a cell cytoplasm and a protective envelope, and this coronavirus has got one specific spike proteins. These spike proteins help the virus to get into the human cell. That is the main function of it. And this Delta variant had around 18 mutations on the spike protein itself. That's why it could cause more severe disease. That's why it could cause more, have more transmissibility. So these were the reasons given actually. So why I think why these mutations? Does all mutations are harmful to the mankind? So definitely not. But in the case of Delta, it was actually. So it was more harmful. The mutations which were seen on Delta, it was more harmful. But what about Omicron? Omicron has shown around 40 to 43 mutations on its spike protein already. So that's why the WHO has labeled it as a variant of concern. Variant of concern in the sense, the viruses which has got high transmissibility, that means it can infect person to person at a given short time. And second thing is, it might cause severe diseases, that it might cause pneumonia and all that stuff. And the third thing is, most bothering is, we already have vaccines in all over the world, many vaccines. Does this Omicron evade the immune escape? So does it evade our immunity, or does it have any vaccine escape? That's the main question. So that's why That's why it's a hot topic basically. That's why WHO has labeled it as a variant of concern. So coming to the second thing, so is it dangerous to Indians? So I would say definitely yes and no at the same time. Why yes? Because I'd give one example, that is Spanish flu. Spanish flu created havoc all over the world in 1918 and 1920. So it was the Spanish flu was also caused by a virus basically. In the first and second wave was very severe. Many people were infected with that. Many mortalities were seen. But the third and fourth wave were usually subdued. So we didn't see much cases in the third and fourth wave. Why? Because the virus has already become endemic. So many people had the herd immunity. So that's why we didn't see any havoc in the third and fourth wave. That could be the same scenario even with the COVID virus also. So we have seen first and second wave, which huge numbers in India. Maybe in the third and fourth wave, what we are expecting may not be that severe. So hopefully this COVID virus, hopefully it follows the Spanish flu patterns. And second thing, what I would definitely tell is our vaccines basically. So does the Covishield and Covaxin works against Omicron variant? So that is the question. See, what is Covishield? Covishield is a vaccine which contains a spike glycoprotein of COVID, which has been integrated into an adenovirus vector, and that is the Covishield basically. What is Covaxin? Covaxin is an inactivated old virus of COVID, and which is given in the form of made in the form of vaccine with a carrier, with the help of carriers and all. So, and the majority of we Indians have taken either Covishield or Covaxin. So does it works against Omicron? That is the question. Yeah, ICMR tells it so. They have given positive response. They say that Covishield contains a spike glycoprotein which may not be mutated in Omicron. So there is a high chance that the Covishield still works against the Omicron variant. And we all know this Covaxin contains the whole coronavirus, when coronavirus inactivated in an inactivated form. So definitely Covaxin works against the Omicron variant possibility. The chances are very high. So that is the case, and this might cause an havoc in the country. Why not? Because I think as we all know, so as I said, so since there is a mutation, so we all can expect some havoc from Omicron, but the chances and possibilities are very less. So I have given the reasons why. So this is the thing. And one more thing is, does we need boosters actually? So yeah, we need boosters definitely. Up to the special population, government are in the talks, maybe this month or next month. They may come up with a statement telling that all the special population please take a booster if the vaccine has been taken 6 months prior to it. So I think in other countries they already started giving boosters. So one more thing, this is regarding the boosters. And the last thing is who should be more careful. So first and foremost thing will be who have not taken the vaccine at all. So I think please straight away go ahead and take the vaccine as soon as possible. Second group of people, set of people will be those who are aged above 60 years, old age, immunity will be less. So there are high chances of I think more severity of infection. I think those people should be more careful. Third thing, category of people will be those with hypertension, diabetes, and low immunocompromised states like with cancers, with HIV, AIDS, and all this stuff. But the three main things which will protect us from Omicron or any other variant in future is definitely wear masks. The second thing is maintain a social distance, avoid crowded places. And the most important thing is take vaccine. So believe in science. Science is a gift, and that science has gifted us in the form of vaccine. Please take that, and don't hesitate to take any vaccines. If you still have any doubts on the vaccine, please let me know in the comment box. And if you like this content, please share with your relatives and friends. Tell them that nothing to worry as such. So these are the things which I have discussed. So anyway, let me know if you have any doubts, and by this I end this topic. So thank you very much, friends. Thank you.